Hi, my name is Rachel Natick. I love computer science and I also have a passion for fitness and health. Some of my favorite sports include rugby and karate, and I also love running. However, I can understand why some people may be discouraged from exercising. I still remember the first day I went to the gym with my dad, and I used an elliptical machine. It wasn't very fun to use, and there wasn't a motive to use it like there was in sports, so I was soon bored out of my mind. It's this kind of discouragement that can help lead to obesity, which is currently a huge global health issue. Obesity can increase the risk of type 2 diabetes, arthritis, and stroke. Right now, more than 2 in 3 adults are overweight or obese. I found through my research that not only are current methods of exercise boring, but many are also ineffective because they don't track a person's heart rate. This inspired me to combine my passions for computer science and fitness and health to create an effective solution. I decided to create a first-person shooter exercise video game application that would not only make it fun to exercise, but make it more effective and immersive. I decided that walking on an elliptical machine would be the method of virtually moving through the game because they are pretty accessible and provide a cardiovascular and lower body workout. I built my game in the Unity game engine and programmed it using the C# programming language. Here's the basics of how my game works. So this is a prototype of my game. You press A to shoot. You use the joysticks to move right and left. In order to move through the game, you have to run on the elliptical. Every single time you take a step on the elliptical, you move forward. So as you move through the game, you encounter more and more enemies and your score goes up. So it encourages you to run as fast as you can in order to improve your score. At the beginning of the game, you enter your age and the program calculates your target heart rate zone. In the upper left corner, there's a health bar and a heart rate bar. The heart rate bar would receive a signal from a heart rate monitor and it would go up and down according to your heart rate. Now, if your heart rate goes above your target heart rate zone, then your health starts to go down. The same will happen if your heart rate goes below your target heart rate zone. Many current exercise video games don't provide an optimal workout because they don't track your heart rate and people don't work as hard as they should. My game provides an incentive to safely and effectively work out by calculating the player's heart rate zone and making sure that they stay within that range. My friends and I decided to test the app, and we found that each of us burned more calories on the elliptical while playing the game than when we weren't playing the game. We also found that the game made exercising much more enjoyable. My target audience with this app would be people who can't find the motivation to exercise or think that the way they're currently exercising isn't working. The game would provide them with a virtual world that they can run and play in while providing an incentive to work hard and effectively burn calories. After completing the elliptical project, I decided to expand on it for the science fair. I wanted to eventually be able to play my game outside, so I created a virtual reality version of my game that uses an Android phone and a Google Cardboard headset. I then constructed a device with switch buttons that a player could attach to both feet and track steps accurately so that the player can walk around in virtual reality without needing an elliptical. I later wrote a script that uses the phone's accelerometer to track steps and movement instead of using the step tracking devices, so that players can move around much more freely. Once safety precautions are put into place, this would allow players to use virtual reality while running around outside, which would make exercise so much more fun. Another health project I worked on with my team at a hackathon was a virtual reality CPR simulator. CPR is important because it can significantly increase the chances of survival for a victim of cardiac arrest. Currently, you can only become certified by meeting with an instructor, which may not be accessible for some, or taking an online quiz, which doesn't properly assess a person's ability to perform CPR. My team's project provided an easily accessible way of getting certified that would effectively test a person's ability to perform CPR by checking to see if they properly carry out each required task. We used an Oculus Rift virtual reality headset and a leap motion sensor to track hand motion. For the first step of CPR, the program uses speech recognition to see if the user tells someone to call 911. Next, the user must reach out their hands lift the chin of the virtual body, and lean their head down to deliver rescue breaths. Lastly, the program checks that the user pushes their hands down to apply compressions and that it is at the correct speed of 100 compressions per minute and at least 2 inches deep. Once the user passes the test and is certified, the program finds the user's local government representative's contact information and sends them a message from the user that lets them know about the importance of CPR certification. These projects were so fun to work on, and they show how I combine my passions for computer science, fitness, and health. I hope that they will help make the world a healthier place by reducing the problems that come with obesity and cardiac arrest. And I hope they also make tasks like exercising and becoming CPR certified much more easy and much more fun. I hope you enjoyed learning about my projects and my passions. Thank you for watching.